Hi guys, so today I'm gonna do three questions, three practices to strengthen your understanding of arrays, right? So I've already taught array, and if you can do three of these questions using arrays, I think you are pretty good at it already. And if you couldn't, it's okay. Uh, just look at my code, try to understand it, and try to do the question by yourself again without referring to my answer. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure that I'm recording. The first question is find the max and the minimum in an array. Okay. For this, let's just get the element from the user. So let's see. I'm using scanner. So import java.util scanner. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask. Let's say I want to use a 5 element array. Uh, by the way, I think I haven't talked about this, but when you're giving a name to the array, right, don't use a keyword that you are using in your Java. Like there are some reserved keywords, right? Like you can't give the name of the array as for, because for is the name that is the word that you're going to use for the for loop, so you can't give that to as a name for a variable. So I think I forgot to talk about this, but just so you guys know now. Okay, so now let's ask the user 5 times to enter the element. Array dot length. So you ask 5 times the user to enter, so enter a value, and then array access using the index, using the I here, and then use se.next int. Okay, pretty simple, right? Okay, now we're gonna create two variables, one for the max and one for the minimum. So I'm gonna assign these values. Actually, as I'm gonna assign the variable to the value, the first value of the array. So array index 0. So this is the value that I'm gonna assign to max and min. It's kind of logical if you think about it logically. You have an array like, let's say 2, 3, 4, 10, -1, -4, 5. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna assign this number to max and minimum, and then I'm gonna iterate through the array to see if any of the number is more than the max, or if any of the number is smaller than the min. If yes, then assign that number to the max or min. So that's how I'm going to solve this. So now I'm going to iterate through the array, but I'm going to start at 1 as 0 is already given to the array, so there's no need to check the index 0. Now I should be smaller than the array.length. Okay, don't mistakenly put equals here, because if you put equals there, then if the length is 5, then the index will be 5 too, but the maximum index is actually 4. So that's why you don't include the array length. It's only smaller than it. Okay, now if the array I is bigger than the max, then the max is equals to array I. Simple. Now do the same thing, but it should be smaller than the mean. If it's smaller than the mean, then the mean is equal to the new element. Okay, I think that is all. Let's try to print it. The biggest um, uh, the biggest is it this? Okay, I think it's the correct spelling. I sometimes forget the spelling of the word. Okay, the biggest number in so the biggest number is just max. And now the smallest number is the mean. And let's try to print this. I mean run this. Enter a value 2, 5, 6, 3, 10. The biggest number is 10, and yep, and then the smallest number is 2. Yes. So that's how we do the first question, finding the max and the mean. So I'll do the next question in the next video.